What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's recipe is going to be something so easy, you have no excuses, you need to make this. We are simply using 4 ingredients today to make some delicious, healthy vegan brownie bites. So, for this recipe, we are going to do a little mini muffin tray. If you don't have a little mini muffin tray, then you can use a normal size muffin tray and have them be bigger brownie bites, but I like them in little bite-sized nibbles so that I can just have a taste when I'm craving something sweet. You guys can store the rest in the fridge or the freezer. That way you have like a healthy go-to when you just need a little taste of chocolate. And ladies, you feel me, because it happens once a month. It's called Shark Week. Anyways, we're gonna start by setting our oven at 350 degrees. I'm gonna spray my little mini muffin pan with some non-stick cooking spray, or you can go ahead and use some butter or oil, whatever you prefer. Now, for this recipe, I am going to throw everything into my blender to blend up because I just feel like it's easier to me to throw everything in the blender, blend it up, and then it's done. But if you don't have a blender, you don't want to deal with it, that's cool too. Take a bowl and just beat your stuff. That's fine as well. So the first thing we're gonna add in there is going to be some form of nut butter. I think almond butter is really nice. I'm using a sunflower seed spread because that's all I have in the house, but you could use peanut butter, almond butter, whatever butter you prefer. And we're gonna use 1/2 cup of our butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that straight into the blender. This recipe is going to be a great source of heart-healthy fats, as well as fiber, potassium, all in our brownies. So next thing we're gonna do is, I went ahead and I already mashed up, and it's sliding out. I mashed up 2 bananas, which ends up being like 140, 150 grams of banana. I mashed it up a little bit. You don't have to get crazy with it since we are blending it. That's gonna keep our brownies nice and moist. Next, to make them super chocolatey, I'm using some organic cacao powder, and we are using 1/4 a cup of this. Again, this is a great source of antioxidants, so just adds to the health of our brownies. And last, but certainly not least, is going to be our Per Vitam vegan protein. And you guys can look this up anywhere you want online. In terms of baking, it does make a difference. Let me say it again for the people that didn't hear me in the back. It makes a difference. So if you are using the Per Vitam vegan protein, this is what's gonna give you the consistency of a brownie. If you're just using your nasty way that you got at the local drugstore, it's not gonna come out the same. So don't complain to me about it. This is what you need. I got the link in the description box all set up for you. Go get yourself some. Thank me later. But we are gonna add a 1.5 scoops of our Per Vitam. And that's gonna be it, you guys. We're gonna throw this in there. We're gonna go ahead and blend it up. All right, guys, once you've got it all blended or mixed up, and if you use the vegan protein, it will come out very thick. So you can see it's a super duper thick consistency. So I'm going to just take a spoon and go ahead and portion this out into my little mini muffin tin. And you don't need to like overfill the tin at all. We didn't add any baking powder or anything like that to this recipe, so you just kind of want to fill it right up to the brim because it's not going to rise much more beyond that. All right, guys, once you have your brownie bites all in your pan, I'm throwing 12 mini brownie bites in the oven. I'm going to cook those for 10 to 13 minutes about at 350 degrees. All right, guys, I cooked my vegan brownie bites for 10 minutes and then I let them just sit out. These taste great if you chill them as well, but they turn out great. They're perfectly portioned little brownie bites. You don't have to feel guilty about these. You know all the ingredients that are going into them, which are all whole foods. They're healthy for you, and it's a perfect way to have a little chocolate indulgence without feeling guilty. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you do, try it out, take a photo, tag me on the Instagram, Kara Corey Fit Life, and we will see you guys in the next video.